Today I'm going to test the Credo DDM with the 7-inch coil. As you can see, the 7-inch and all the DD coils on the Nexus are sort of donut shaped, and the actual dimension is kind of closer to 6 times 8, but we call it the 7. One thing I did notice is it's incredibly light. It feels like there's nothing on there, so it's very easy to swing. It's a lovely day. The site is very dry. I searched here before. There's a lot of junk in here. It's kind of basically Roman, but there's not so much left in it these days. So we'll see if anything turns up. My initial settings with the 7-inch coil, ground balance is pretty much where it normally is, just a shade under 12 o'clock. Disc I'm starting at 10 o'clock, and sensitivity I'm also starting at 10 o'clock. I'm going to be, and the recovery is on mid, and I'm going to be searching without the multi-tone and in all metal. Let's see how we go. Okay, first signal is just some little study button thing, a couple of inches down, 3-4 inches. There's a lot of iron on this field, so for the moment, to speed things up, I'm hunting in the tone ID mode, so we'll see how we get on like that. Okay. Here we've got quite a faint signal. Just giving a one-way signal, but I think it's good, so let's see. So, turned out to be a kind of bit of thin section. I guess it's some copper alloy, the little hole at the top. Okay. What I've just noticed as I filled in that hole was that we're still getting a signal kind of very near to where we dug, which is a bit of iron. See that there's no LED and it's a low tone, so that was right next to it. Just dug a very small faint signal. Again, it's a very small strip of copper or something like that, and again we had this fairly large piece of iron, probably a couple of inches away from it. So small coil seems to be doing the job, getting in and out of the trash. Okay, another faint signal. See, that's giving a slight, yeah, it's quite a good reading on that LED, but it's small. And let's see what it is. Well, not the most exciting find. It was this round bit of foil, probably about 4 inches down, but again we had this bit of iron, there's a little nail as well, in the hole, so we seem to be getting the good stuff amongst the iron. As I said, the site's well worked and we haven't had really any kind of big banging signals, but now getting a much more positive one hit, but I doubt if it'll be anything much. Yep, that's it. Lump a square bit of lead, quite big actually. Surprised that's still here. Okay, just another small item, some tiny little bit of copper. You can imagine how that is on edge. not a good signal. Anyway, found that again amongst the iron. Now I'm searching with the tone ID off, just to sharpen up my ears a little bit. I've just got a nice, good signal there. A couple of inches down, I guess you can see it just there. Small bit of lead. Okay, I've decided to come off the ploughed section and try the kind of harvested bit. There's not really too much stubble. I've also ground balance to the new field, so it's slightly now below 12, and I also decided to up the sensitivity, so I'm sort of 5 past 12, and first signal it's a little cap, or probably, yeah, pencil top or something like that, but small. The junk is still there. So here's the result of our hour and a bit searching with the Credo DDM fitted with a 7-inch coil. As you can see, pretty much everything's on the small side, with the exception of that large aerosol can. The can was also the deepest thing found, not really surprising, about 8 inches with the big signal. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the things we found, particularly given the size of the items and the conditions, which were not good. It's an iron infested site, lots of mineralization, and added to the mix, it's also incredibly dry at the moment, so that tends to make signals react fainter as well. Okay.